Hi, Zeus here. Global number one has a new base design with 11 boosted ice and two grapplers behind the HQ protected by a sky shield, and I want to show you how I beat it. So global number one just populated on my base in the archipelago, and he's added two boosted ice statues since the last time that he came on my map a few days ago, and a sky shield. And he's put the two grapplers together to be protected by that sky shield. So this causes some interesting trouble because with my main strategy, I throw down smokes to protect the scorchers and mechs as they get grabbed by the rear grappler. And obviously can't do that without barting out the sky shield.
A few moments later.
However, that takes 86,000 gunboat energy, which is too much for me to be able to then land all my troops with only 8 offensive statues. So that's not a viable strategy. Now, I've spent some time looking for all of his shock mines because it's critically important to BART out with artillery shells each of the shock mines between the landing zone and the first row of defenses. And there's one and there's two. And there's three are underneath the sky shield, but I spent some time looking for the sixth shock mine and I just couldn't find it. So it's so well hidden that it's going to be there when I roll across it. So unfortunately, that's just what I've got to do. Now I used one artillery shell to take down that boom mine so that it would not kill a bunch of my main troops, which I landed left this time. One scorcher center, one scorcher right, one scorcher far left, one mech far right, one mech far left. Triggered Kavan second wind as I landed on the far left with all the rest of the troops. And the grapplers are now grabbing and killing off my scorchers and mechs. So I'm throwing down some critters to distract, and I'm triggering second wind repeatedly so that I have more scorchers to survive towards the end of this fight. And as I get closer down to the core, my laser rangers are firing through my shielding troops and taking out many of the defenses there. He's got very high health, but not a lot of firepower. He's got 8 boosted building defense statues, masterpiece, and 7 guardians, but he only has 3 building damage statues. I also want to point out that the 2 MVP mechs on the far right side took out the 3rd rocket launcher. I'm going to flare to that boom cannon because it will take out all of my mechs one by one if I don't. Now I lost one bombardier on the far left, but with the boom cannon down and with the flare to that boom cannon, it repositioned my laser rangers so that it would fire straight through the HQ at that left surviving rocket launcher. So now I've just got the one rocket launcher and it's distracted by the 4 mechs. So there's no way that one rocket launcher with only 3 boosted building damage statues are going to take down 4 mechs fast enough to then get to the rest of my damage dealing troops like laser rangers and the 2 remaining bombardiers. So this base is basically beaten at this point. Now I'm going to let the mechs roll through couple of defenses and that last mortar to get to the rocket launcher and throw down the rest of my gunbutt energy to try to knock down that rocket launcher. But with the rocket launcher going down, now flare to the course because I don't want to lose any more troops. The base is down. So that is how to beat the global number one 11 boosted ice base with a sky shield and 2 grapplers behind the core. And by the way, this player's current name translates from Chinese to sleepy. So I got 3 large ice crystals for my effort, and it cost me 724,000 gold. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give this video a like. It'll help us with the algorithm. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel. We've got over 200 videos on a variety of Boom Beach topics for you to explore. And thanks as always to Hercules for help with the video editing.